Hi guys, today we're going to be looking at Two-Face, his powers, his weapon and his movement. His good side and his bad side. So his movement is acrobatics. And his weapon is rifle. So if you're familiar with rifle on your created character, he uses rifle in exactly the same way. He's got nothing different about his rifle. Only difference is probably going to be the animations that you get there with the black and white kind of animation coming out. But otherwise, all the powers are, all the combos are exactly the same. So let's have a look at his powers. So his first one is Bullet Storm. Sprays out bullets in front of you, causing massive damage. So this is going to be a ranged power. So as you can see there, he uses his rifle and shoots the bullets, sort of going from left to right and then right to left, and he goes back and forward a few times. So he's gonna hit anyone that's in this kind of general area here, kind of there, which is it's quite nice. Take out multiple enemies with one power. Then his next power is In Your Face. Detonates a grenade at point blank range to knock back and damage enemies, allowing you to escape. So you need to get within range, like a range kind of, in melee range. And there you go. Sort of flings you backwards so you can get out of harm's reach. And does nice animation with some quite nice damage as well. Knocks down your enemy. And it brings you back to kind of like this distance, so you can get some range between you and your opponent. Especially useful for Legends PvE content, if you're doing like your range attacks like this on a boss, and then they lunge in close, and then you can use that to get back out. So that's the In Your Face power. Twisted Minds. Summons 3 goons to fight at your side and take damage for you. So as you can see, it takes damage for you. So obviously you can see Two-Face is still getting the hit, but obviously the henchmen are also taking some of the damage as well. And they're also going to be hitting Batman for you as well in this case. And as you can see, he's not getting hit for massive amounts of damage, but any bit of damage can help, especially if you're both very low on health. It could be the difference between you dying or them dying. Next is one of my favourite powers. Is Fire Barrel. Explodes a fire spewing barrel when enemies approach, creating a fury inferno that damages nearby enemies. So I love using this power on things like Ace Chemicals when you're capturing nodes and holding them. So normally what I do is say this area here is a node that I'm capturing. Once the opponent's been taken out of there, I'd put one of these in there, and then normally when they come back to try and capture it, it explodes and they get damaged over time as well. And any other enemies that wander in while this is on fire will get damaged as well. So it's really nice. For Legends PvE stuff, I don't know if it's going to be all that useful. I mean, in boss fights you could probably maybe place it down somewhere kind of close to you and do some damage, so that if you do get the aggro and they come in close, then at least then you know, they're going to get hit and take some damage. And it's got kind of a nice range on it, and obviously it doesn't damage you if you go wandering into the fire. But definitely a good character for kind of larger group Legends matches and Legends PvE as a ranged character for definite. For things like the lair battles and 1v1s, he might lose. Depends on how skilled you are. I mean, he's not really kind of a melee kind of a character anyway, so he's got a few melee attacks, and he's got that one that gets him out of trouble, but most of his powers are going to be ranged powers like that. So yeah, that's his 4 main powers anyway. He then has 2 supercharges. Because of him being Two-Face, he's got a good one and a bad one, I guess. He has Harvey Domination and Two-Face Domination. So Harvey Domination allows Harvey Dent to take full control, increasing crowd control and toughness. Or if you use the Two-Face Domination, allows Two-Face to take full control, increasing ability damage and critical chance, but lowering toughness. So these are kind of like little buffs to your stats, and you know, like the first one is increasing crowd control and toughness. So toughness is basically the defense that you get in PvE content. Toughness is the PvP version. So the higher your toughness, the better it is for not dying. Basically, it will stop the damage. Like, not completely stop your damage, but obviously the higher the toughness, the less damage you take. And then the other one lowers that, but gives you more increase in your ability damage and critical chance. So you'll do a little bit more damage, but you'll take more damage if you're hit. And the other one's more the other way around. So yeah, I'll show you the first one, which was the Harvey version. So that's, you get like the blue aura. He flips the coin, and you get the good side. When you do the barrel and the henchmen, they're different. You get like the police henchmen, and the barrel should be, you get like an explosion instead, and you get like the henchmen have that like kind of a cryophone type of stuff, and you just generally do so much more damage. It's crazy. So look at that, like flinging around on the screen. Just a nice explosion instead of the like kind of the fire instead. I've still got the kind of the blue aura around me to show that I've still got it. It's activated still. The henchman gone now. Now I've got to build up the supercharge so I can show you the other version. So obviously to build up the supercharge you need to get your use your weapon to get the hit combo up as much as you can. The higher that goes, the faster your supercharge rebuilds. Let's just bring Batman back. Right, let's bring Batman back here into the middle. Obviously, the higher your hit rating, quicker it comes back. So at the moment it's in the white bit, so once we get up to 10, should start getting more supercharge back. And then we should get up to the superhuman bit as well soon. Get to about 40 something. Oh, Batman's drones hitting me for some damage now. So we just need to build up this supercharge so we can get the bad version of the supercharge, the Two-Face version. Just get Batman back here. It's probably be a bit faster, this one actually. If you use this one, it's really fast. Like the damage isn't always that great, but and it pulls you in close. But as you can see, the hit counter gets up so high there. But it brings you into. I guess you could do that. Do that a few times, and then bring yourself back out, and then come back in again. And now we've got the supercharge. So we'll bring Batman back real quick, and then I can show you the Two-Face version of the supercharge. So now we get the red aura instead of the blue aura, and we get that kind of green oozy sort of stuff that sort of does damage over time. And the henchmen are Two-Face henchmen now. And the animations slightly change, you know, like with the rifle and everything. But yeah, so it's kind of nice to have two different versions of the supercharge, seeing as he is Two-Face after all, and Two-Face does have, you know, two sides of him. So it's kind of nice to have two different versions of the supercharge, and not just like maybe the henchmen slightly different and stuff, but you know, the henchmen have different kind of weapons, looks. Even the barrel has a different kind of look. The animations of the weapon are different. So it's kind of nice to kind of have something that's kind of two different sides of the same sort of thing. And the barrel does like damage over time, whereas the good version done like an explosion, didn't it? This one does some damage over time, and I guess if any other enemies come into here, a bit like how the fire, the original one, does, they'll come into there and they'll take some damage. So now you can see we've gone back to our normal state because we don't have the aura, and if you do that, you get kind of Two-Face henchmen again, and just normal fire barrel. So that's it, guys. That's a look at Two-Face, his powers, movement and weapon. Thanks for watching. Bye.